game review on the Mighty Morphing Power Rangers for the Super Nintendo. This game was released by Bandai in 1995. This is 2 years after the show was released. This gave Bandai a lot of monsters to work with and a great storyline. Does this game deliver? And that right there is all you're going to get for a storyline. Does it need the storyline? Well, yeah, it needs a storyline. It's a video game. You gotta explain why these 5 characters are going through beating up these purple and green looking things and going after the villain. I mean, I know that it's the Power Rangers, Jason, Kimberly, Billy, Trini, and Zach, fighting the putties up until they get to the villain and they're trying to reach Rita. But what about the people that never watched the show? How do they know? I mean, you could have put this in another cutscene. I mean, get rid of the one where Rita's laughing, put in a cutscene of the space dumpster being open, Rita coming out, looking at the Earth, Zordon realizing she's been released, recruiting the 5 Power Rangers, and starting the game off. It's not that hard. Should have been done. Graphics were one of the best parts about this game. I enjoyed every part of the game except for the fact that Kimberly wasn't wearing a skirt. The game was developed by Bandai. It's a Japanese company and it was probably made in Japan. And why didn't the Japanese realize that their own Sentai Pink Ranger wore a skirt and this one didn't? I don't know. But that was the only flaw with the graphics I found. Controls on this game are very well responsive. You only use 2 main buttons. I mean, it's the punch and the kick. I mean, they don't work many combos in this game until you morph, and then you push the X button and then you hit your bomb attack. Other than that, it's just the same 2 buttons. It's beat 'em up, and you just button mash all the way through the game. But the controls on the Megazord battle scenes that you just seen, they're delayed for some reason, like meant to show realistic that the Megazord's heavy. I mean, you'll be button mashing more than you doing the beat 'em up, and sometimes they don't work. But other than that, controls are good, except for the Megazord scene, which I think they could have done better with. Instead of doing a fighting, they could have done something better. Well, once you beat this game, they'll give you several passwords, which allows you to the 2 Megazord fighting boards that you can play with co-op. So at the end, it becomes a fighting game with passwords. This game here is nothing but a fighting game that pits all 6 of the Rangers against villains and Megazord. This game has the Green Ranger. I don't know why this one don't. This one should have the Green Ranger. As a matter of fact, it should include Goldar, Scorpina, Bamboo, and Squat. It should have sub-bosses. Instead, it doesn't. It's only 7 levels. You can beat this game in under an hour. It's a good game, but it's not a good game. I mean, it's a good game for nostalgic, but on a gamer's perspective, it's easy to beat. It's simple. It was rushed by Bandai to cash in on a franchise in the Power Ranger series to make money as fast as they could. I can see it. Wish they would have done better. But there is a better game out there if you want a Power Ranger game. Look for Power Rangers, the movie.
is lying in their hands. They know to only use their weapons for defense. No one will ever take them down. The power